holy shit, this just keeps going. You know when someone shoots themselves in the foot, and instead of apologizing for, being stupid, they just keep doubling down and doubling down and doubling down. It's just absolutely insane. So now the media is trying to push the narrative that the school is homophobic because we've got to make these kids out to be evil, right? We really got to go through and make these kids seem like they're Satan incarnated. Because, God forbid, people realize that these kids are just effing kids. But, so what they did, they dig up a story about a kid who, supposedly, a gay valedictorian banned from speaking at Covington graduation. Not surprised by DC controversy. Oh, really? That is an interesting title. Please, media, tell me more about it. And if you suspect where this is going, you're not going to be surprised. But let's jump into this well-written article that's definitely not fake news, right? Because they would have learned from that by now, right? Yeah, no, not really. But let's jump into it. A gay student who was barred by the Covington admin, I believe that's the admin office, from speaking at his 2018 graduation is not surprised by the Covington Catholic High School video. A gay student, right? Why was he banned from not speaking? Why was he banned from not speaking at this school? Right? You've implied it's because he's gay, right? That was the impression that you're trying to go from here. That he was gay and that's what stopped him. They're homophobic, right? That was the only reason why he was barred, because he's gay. That's the narrative you're trying to push, isn't it? But let's keep going. Video from the white students from Covington Catholic High School, because apparently race now matters. Yet the left, oh my God, imagine me going through claiming a video of black high school students. Like, people will be going, why does it matter if they're black? Well, apparently it matters if these guys are white, right? But moving along, confronting a Native American elder at the Indigenous Peoples March in Washington, D.C. Bullshit. Absolute crap. He wasn't at the Indigenous Peoples March in Washington, D.C. He was over near the Lincoln statue after the protest had already gone on, or it was already kicked off, or whatever. That they're making it seem like these kids went to this Native American elder Indigenous Peoples March. No, the kids were waiting at the Lincoln Memorial to get picked up by their bus. This elder has walked over to the kids. Jesus Christ, I'm about to lose my shit. But I knew they were bad. But fucking, oh my God. Last Friday went viral this past week. However, it's not the first time the student overseen by the Diocese of Covington in Kentucky has came under national media scrutiny. In May of last year, the Catholic Diocese ruled just hours before Holy Cross High School's graduation. Wait a minute. Holy Cross High School. Holy Cross High School. But I thought we were talking about Covington, right? This is Covington's school that we're talking about, isn't it? Why all of a sudden are we trying to conflate Covington with Holy Cross High School? Why are you mentioning this story in relation to Covington? Interesting, isn't it? But hey, let's keep going because it gets even better from this. So not only has this kid not gone to the friggin' school in the first place, let's keep going. That openly gay Victorian and the student council president could not give their planned speeches at Covington School's official graduation ceremony. Because he didn't go to the friggin' school. Holy shit. Hey, I might go to another school where I never went and give a valedictorian speech. Why was he not allowed to give his speech? Like, you're implying it's because he's gay, so God forbid if it be anything but that, but let's keep going. Determined to make their voices heard, the valedictorian, Christian Bales, and the student council president decided to give their speeches anyway. After the official ceremony, the pair grabbed a megaphone and spoke to the crowd of students and families on the school's lawn. Bales' speech, what was posted to social media, quickly went viral. Bales said at the time he was unsure whether his sexual orientation played a role. Oh. So, okay. Gay valedictorian banned. So, his sexuality did or didn't cause a problem. Right? But keeps getting better. Don't worry, there's more. In the discourse of Covington's decision to not permit him to speak at the graduation. I honestly have no idea because I've been taught about the Catholic faith is that it's about love and tolerance and acceptance of all people, he said. He doesn't want to say it is because of that, because if it's not, he's going to get sued. But regardless. Bales, and now 19, a freshman at the University of Louisville, spoke to NBC News on Tuesday about last year's incident and the recent viral video that has dragged Covington back into the national spotlight. I was not surprised at all, Bales plainly told NBC News when he asked for the reaction to last week's DC confrontation. It was only a matter of time that something this school community did would blow up this degree. And I think they need to be held accountable. Right? He's not, biased or anything, but we'll keep going. Bales claims Covington Catholic is notorious for being a not well-disciplined school. And he described the dossier of Covington as architecty, whatever it is. They have been the very least saying and everything about the student in the dossier, Bales said, adding that the dossier has still not provided him and the student council president with thorough explanations on why their speeches were cancelled last year. It's funny because we know, but moving along, maybe he just is not happy with the answer. At the time, the spokesman for the dossier of Covington said the students' speeches were not submitted on time and were political and inconsistent with the teachings of the Catholic Christian Church. Assertions Bales denied. Okay, so you're not saying the speeches were political. Show us your speeches. Give us well, actually, we know what the speech was. You decided to record it, right? But anyway, as for this latest incident, the Covington dossier told the Cincinnati whatever Inquirer Tuesday that this is a very serious matter that has already permanently altered the lives of many people. It's important for us to gather the facts that will allow us to determine what corrective actions, if any, are appropriate. After viewing additional footage of the incident, which some viewers have claimed adds context that vindicates the Covington Catholic students who surrounded and allegedly taunted. They surrounded? Really? A Native American man, Bales maintained the students were not blameless. Because we're still going to make out that these kids are evil, right? They're wearing a mega hat. Oh my God, how dare they? That hat, it's the SS uniform, right? It's Hitler 2.0. But anyway, Bales' sentiment is echoed by the Australian Indian Movement chapter of Indiana and Kentucky, which said in a Facebook post that the new video does not absolve those boys of their behaviour. Right, okay, so they didn't surround the Native American, which is what you're actually claiming here. who surrounded, really? They surrounded the Native American. Or did the Native American walk into the center of the group, which is what we've seen in the frigging video? But anyway, so now we have a story about a student who didn't go to Covington graduation school, who may or may not have been rejected from giving his speech at the school that he didn't go to, or where he was going to give it, because it may or may not have been submitted on time. Teacher, you failed me at my class because my assignment was late. What are you doing? Don't you know I'm supposed to be able to hand my assignments in on when my time schedule? Okay? A due date is only a guideline. So not only has this kid not given his speech on time, his speech was political, inconsistent with the school's narrative or the school's teachings. He never went to the school anyway, so I don't know why we're dragging these poor kids into this mess. And the fact that this report is so full of frigging mistakes, or what I would like to call fake news. The media has not learnt shit from everything that has already happened. They are still doubling down, because at the end of the day, we've got to make these kids out to be evil. Right? They're wearing a Nazi hat. They're wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Oh my God, let me get my couch and I can faint on it. This is absolute bullshit. And the media needs to be frigging held accountable. And I tell you what, I am so fucking happy that these celebrities, these A, B, D list celebrities, which we'll get to in a sec, have gone through and have put out all these tweets, because the lawsuit that is coming is going to be frigging infamous. It really, really is. You literally have F-wits like this going through and saying that these students are something I probably can't even say on YouTube. Imagine me calling someone that word. Can you imagine how the left would react? Oh my God, nonpartisan media used a homophobic slur, but apparently it's okay when this wanker does it. But it's not about political, right? It's not because he has a acceptable point of view. It's just the fact that, he's God knows what. I thought we would have learnt from everything the media had done. I thought they would have gone through and realised how much they colossally screwed this up with BuzzFeed. But no, mainstream media did the equivalent of, wait, hold my own beer, I got a bigger way of making myself out to be fake news. You don't get it, media. This has red-pilled so many people. These kids that you're victimizing, that you're trying to drag through the mud because you're so desperate for your narrative to stick. You are literally making people want to vote for Trump in 2020. Congratulations, re-election campaign. Run the frigging mainstream media's coverage of this incident. That's all Trump has to do. Remember these guys? Fake news. But nah, they're going to constantly keep shooting themselves in the frigging foot. But anyway, I don't know, guys. I'm so done with media, mainstream media. I'm so frigging over them. Fucking load of bullshit artists, the fucking load of them. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And I'm sorry if I'm getting pissed off with this every day. There's more of this shit coming out. But don't worry, we've got another story talking about this, because there's some actually good news. It's about the lawyers, but we'll talk about that in a sec. Apart from that, guys, obviously the video has been helpful. Please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.